Camille is in her shelter, upside down. And she's like, "What? How can I get out?" Side, and so
apparently it walked it onto its side, so she can't get out. So I look at the box, and all of a sudden I see this little head, like eyes and ears, half of the head pop up. You ready, Mama? Come on, you're gonna have to walk with me.
Oh. Come here, Cammy.
Yeah, that.
This one, I mixed the rabbit manure in. This one does not have rabbit manure in it. It has layers of goat bedding, wood chips, and wool. This is the latest one planted, and it looks fine for how old it is. We'll have to wait and see how things go with the wool and the rabbit, or the wool and the goat as opposed to the rabbit manure. But that's the difference between them. Rabbit manure mixed in without any chemical fertilizer. Chemical fertilizer with the rabbit manure underneath, I would doubt that any of the roots have actually reached the rabbit manure yet. I have watered this one with Miracle Grow since it already had the chemical fertilizer in it. I just wanted to see the difference. So rabbit manure, Miracle Grow. And this one we have yet to see. So John found one that was fruit trees, and then we had one of the listings that canceled on us. I think this is Skelly Drive.
And this is left. There's another way.
Okay, what, honey?
Doesn't it have fruit trees too?
Yeah, it has pecans.
Yes.
Oh, this one's cute. Okay, so it has fences. Good fences. Multiple fences.
It looks pretty. I
like it.
I don't think we did our preview video for this one, did we?
Nope, we didn't. We did an outro video. I don't see any rain gutters, but it doesn't look like there's water around the house either. I like this. So it has some good fences.
Do you think we can keep horses here though?
Yeah, I think we could, especially here in the front. And then you could keep goats in the back. The chain link could keep in goats.
Yeah.
Might not keep out dogs. Homesteaders do some really weird things. They built this secondary shed over the top of like a fence. So you see that middle ground?
I like it.
That's not a shed. They took fencing supplies and built a roof over fencing supplies.
I love
Right
it.
there. It just really doesn't look very stable. Do not go in there, girls. So I think they were actually using this as a homestead because it has some barn litter in it. Okay, thanks. It looks like this is your pecan tree because I'm seeing pecans underneath. I think that's a pecan tree just because of what I'm seeing. Okay, so you've got your little lean-to here.
If it smells the country, yeah, I imagined it bigger, but it'll definitely put off the palms.
And we've still got hay in here. So hay. So I wonder how many acres it is because this one would be pretty ideal.
Hey, and actually have a cute door.
They do have a cute door. They definitely retrofitted things to their needs. And this could be another paddock.
I love it.
I love the fences. Can I say I'm so weird? All right, so John is getting excited thinking about putting the wood cook stove. We have an Elmira, and we use the propane attachment in the tiny cabin back home. And there is a wood stove chimney here, a fireplace, not a stove. But if we went through the roof here and used this as the backing, as the firewall, then we could put the Elmira here, and we could use this as a summer kitchen. As far as if we wanted to do canning, it has the propane attachment, it has the working surface, and with all the windows open, you know. They've got a wood fireplace. They've got tile. I like this one.
It's a nice
Oh my
one.
gosh, how many acres is it?
I think 1 1/3.
Is that it? I wonder if the reason why usually I don't look at the inside of the house is because I really don't like it. I'm trying to kind of pretend that it's not there because it's not ideal. They have some nice little shrubbery type bushes in the front to give a little bit of shade but not have this huge tree right over the house.
By the way, where's the fruit tree?
In the back. What I would probably do, because I don't want to be doing lawn mowing, it's just not my thing. It seems like a waste to me. What I would probably do is put up a single strand of electrical line all the way up the fences. So I would electrical line to protect the bushes and to protect the fence from being leaned on. That's what I would do. And I would do the same thing here so that maybe we had this tiny little space, this tiny little space to mow up next to the house. And even with the goats, I would have to put up electrical lines because goats will be hard on chain link fences. They will damage chain link fences. And those chain link fences in the back are so low that they would be able to hop over them, or a dog would be able to hop over them very easily. So those are all things I would have to take into consideration. And I'd probably have to train the neighborhood dogs with electric fences the same as I would have to train everything else, as far as making sure they get shocked really good by it so that they don't come in and get the animals. Flowers, oh! This one feels like it could be home.
Tulips.
Like that we could do just a move-in instead of it being a big deal.
Hey, they have a doggy door.
They do. They have many doggy doors.
In the garage door.
Yeah, I saw that. She actually has several spots where she's kind of retrofitted the fences a little bit. And it's just kind of interesting to see what she's done.
The bark on that tree is rotting away.
And I'm quite enchanted with it, and it probably has everything to do with the fences. All right, so I'm delighted with this one.
This house.
The kids love it. It has 6 mature pecan trees, other fruit trees. It says it has 20 different fruit and nut trees.
What?
And
20 different fruit trees?
yeah, it has 4 different paddocks with 2 different types of fencing, chain link or cow fences, horse fences, that are very easy to keep maintained. They also had the lean-to area. That was the only really weird thing that I saw, was that they had built a lean-to out of fence posts between 2 sheds. That was a little strange.
What I saw, even though I didn't go in, was I looked in the door and it was kind of like they had built it into the other shed.
They did.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
A more sturdy one.
Yeah, but it looks heavy and it makes me a little nervous. So there is that. The inside of the house, even though I don't like go gaga over the inside of most houses as far as like setup and caring about that kind of thing, but I did love that it was tidy. The carpet was in good shape. The bathrooms are both new. They were both
Pony right here.
Yeah, we did have a pony. Some of the carpets are new. They painted the exterior of the house, so the whole outside of the house is new, including a new roof, new outside paint. And then the bathrooms are new. They were done 2 years ago, so they're beautiful. They've kept them really clean and taken good care of them.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Indiana Avenue.
But I think our favorite part is once again the sunroom. Am I correct?
Seems to be the focal point of what when we get really
Excited?
excited about something, it's because it has some. And I think a lot of it is because there's just not a whole lot of square footage in the houses
Right.
around here. They seem to all be
Turn right onto
between
Indiana Avenue.
12 and 1,600 square feet,
And a big porch.
with a big porch. And our place, our original homestead back there in Idaho, was 2,000 square feet with another 800 feet of garage.
In a quarter
So
mile, turn right onto
And a
US
basement.
75.
One of them was a basement, so it gives you kind of that, it makes it feel bigger because it's on 2 levels. Right? Am I wrong?
No, a split entry house is what it was called, and it's designed to get a lot of square footage with a little footprint.
Yeah. So we were talking about putting the Elmira in, and I thought that was a fantastic idea because you can use just propane or wood. The one that they have in there right now is just like a little wood inserts fireplace, which is not efficient.
North A Street. Signs for US 75 alternate north.
So in the winter, when it got cold enough that we actually needed to use a wood burning stove, we could just open that door, turn on a fan, and blow warmth into the rest of the house. We could cook on it when it went, well, it's hard to cook on a wood cook stove if you don't really get it up to heat. But they have hardwoods in this area. Back home, they only have softwoods like pine, Douglas fir.
75 alternate north for 12 miles.
Here, they have oak and nut trees and, yeah, all these hardwoods. So it's very exciting to look at something like this and be like, oh my gosh, it's the whole picture. Is it brand new? No. Is the carpet a little bit old and also white? Yes. Is the mantle of the fireplace a little bit dated? Yes. But who cares? The fences are good.